Okay, this is just a quick video on how to create your own personal ePortfolio page. So you've been put into the group and you'll see a screen very similar to this that says Members, Forums, and Pages. What you want to do is click on Pages, and when you get there you're just going to go over here and Create Page. And when you create the page you're going to call it probably your first name. Let's go back. Photos. Okay, you don't have to worry about putting a description in here, and you're just going to say save. And there you go. You've created your page. This is where you can start adding images or your image gallery. Whenever you're done, just hit done there. And to access those pages again, if you're back at home, you just go back to your pages and you roll down and find your name. So pretty easy to make that page. Okay. Okay, so just a quick video showing Moodle's features for completion tracking. So I'm just going to log into Learning Commons. Okay, once in the Learning Commons, I'll just ignore this message. I'm just going to go over into this little test that I have here called Marcy Time. Okay, so you can see on here, if I go over to Edit Settings, and I just scroll down to the bottom where these are the settings I can make for the course. I'm just going to go down and I can see here I have something called completion tracking. By default, it usually is disabled. And so what you're going to do is you're going to enable that, and then you will click on completion tracking begins on enrollment. And then you go down to the bottom and save changes. Once I've done that, then I can go back and I will see this cog. So now I have completion tracking. And when I click on that, that gives me all kinds of features. Lets me decide how I want to go about tracking and, knowing what students are doing within the course. So during their enrollment or by their grade, how much that they need to have to go on to the next part. So this is perhaps what you're looking for when you're talking about the checklist for the students, and that's called completion tracking. The other thing that we were also looking at was the checklist. So if I go back, and this time I'm just going to go and add a checklist. Make sure my editing's on. Okay, I'm going to scroll down here. And I'm just going to go and grab the checklist. Okay, and I'll just test. In here I can give students a checklist of tasks. Use this to complete the following tasks. Okay, and so I have that either they can set up a checklist, no, that's not what I want, or only the students that are in here can update that checklist, and I can also link my checklist to the class calendar if I'd like to. And this is a nice feature too, that when the students have completed certain tasks, an email will be sent to me. And then you show that checklist as it's going along in the modules within the course. So this is another way that you can do some tracking of a course and what's happening with students and the activity around that. So those are the two things I think you're probably looking at. I gave a very brief overview of both of them, so you can decide which one you think your teachers will need. So hopefully that'll help you as you're going along. If you need more details, then let me know.